All right, it is the 25th and 9:25 in the morning, and oh my goodness. So we're at a gas station on the way to Jiguan, and it was hard to find a gas station, admittedly, but we pulled into a gas station, and check this out. There are no barriers, there's no barbed wire, there's no serpentine wire. We pulled up to the gas pump. Mark pumped his own gas. There was a 60-second delay while there was some confusion about my bike and whether we should fill it or not, but it got filled. Now all the other bikes are getting filled. It is kind of a remarkable transformation that here it's almost like a normal gas station. Like there's still a few things. We had to show a gas card and the gas had to be charged to Martin's account or something, but at any rate, it's practically normal. Remarkable. Okay, a couple minutes after the last report, we're still at the gas station, but I wanted to let you know about two things. First of all, I had to put air in my tires. Back tire was 2 pounds low, and so I wanted to set it correctly. As the atmospheric pressure changes, that becomes more and more important. Let's see, that's a little bit better. And secondly, in anticipation of the heat today, I thought I was going to be brilliant and put on my cooling vest. And so I wet the cooling vest for half an hour, let it soak in a lot of water, and then I put it on this morning and left, and virtually immediately after we left the hotel, temperatures were sitting at like 44 degrees, and we're finally now in the mid-60s, and so it's tolerable. I still don't need a cooling vest, but I am super cooling in super cold weather. So perhaps we would call that a tactical error. Nevertheless, I'm fine and in good spirits and ready to rock. So that's it. Okay, it's 10:30 on the 25th, and what a interesting, horrifying situation we find ourselves in. So if you look behind me, you'll see that that's the road we were coming on in the distance. And I think I can insert video from the bike. Anyway, the police were diverting everyone onto the highway. Right over there you see the toll booth. And so as it turned out, we were all having a lot of trouble passing all these trucks. We finally got up to the toll booth. I made my way around to the right-hand side, pushed a cone out of the way, and did what we always do, which is to go in the extreme right lane. I made it through the toll booth, and I was thinking, hey, this is pretty good. And I looked around, and I was the first one through, and I thought, okay, I'm the first one through, only to discover that everyone else, as they approached the toll booth, decided that that is not the right way to go, and they turned around. So I'm waiting on the other side of the toll booth for, I don't know, half a minute or a minute. It dawns on me, something has gone wrong. So I parked the bike, walked over and looked, and saw all the bikes parked way over here, quarter mile away. So I did a U-turn and went into one of the closed lanes on the toll booth, and the first guy, first toll booth caretaker let me through, and then I got to the second gate and there was nobody there to let me through, so I just sat there for another minute. In any case, I've now rejoined all the bikes, and now we sit here, and the dilemma that we have is that apparently ahead of us on this road there has been a horrible accident, and some folks have died. We don't know any more than that. We are supposed to stay off the main highway, and so it looks as though we're going to have to get on the highway in order to go around the accident. So that's what we're waiting for, and that's the situation. More to come once we figure out what we're going to do. 2 minutes after the last update, apparently we've received word we can in fact go on the highway, but there's 12 bikes, that's too many, and so we're going to have to go on in groups of 4 and split ourselves up and so on. So that's what's going to happen next. We'll go back to that toll booth over there and enter the highway and ride parallel to this road for some distance. Right, so it's the 25th, and it's 12:15 and we're here at lunch, and I met this gentleman.
John.
What's your name?
My name is John.
Your name is John.
My Chinese name is Song Xiongqiang.
That's a long... You Song Chang?
Song Xiongqiang, yeah.
And you are also an owner of BMW. You have two BMW?
Two BMW.
And what kind?
12,000 RT and 700 GS.
So, an RT 1200 and a GS 700?
Yeah.
fantastic. And do you ride those in China?
Yeah, I ride in China, and the longest way I drive from Shanghai to Beijing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many kilometers is that?
How many?
1,000 kilometer maybe?
Yeah, was on the 1,200 kilometers.
1,200 kilometers.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's the same size as your motor.
Yeah.
And you live nearby here? You live near here?
No, you know I buy here,
Well, where do you live? Beijing?
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the roads here are very nice.
Yeah.
They have the main highway,
Main highway.
and then you have the highway on the side,
yeah.
which has got curves and things.
Yeah.
Which one do you like better?
Which one?
Can you ride your motorcycle on the highway?
I rode 1,200 RT on highway.
Oh, they let you
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the highway.
Yeah.
They don't let us on the highway. They tell us to stay off the highway.
Most part of China,
Yeah.
the highway is not allowed motorcycle
Yeah,
on. Yeah.
that's right. Yeah. All right. And what would you like to say to the people of America? Do you have anything you'd like to say to us?
I admire your peoples, and I like U.S. peoples. You can buy bikes about less than half of the price for us, and I like this.
Yeah, we're very lucky like that.
Yeah. And most part of America, you can drive bikes freely.
Yes.
Free.
No passport
No
checks.
passport. Yeah.
None of that stuff.
Highways are also easy to ride.
Anywhere, highways, back roads, dirt roads,
Yeah.
anything.
I like this.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Very nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
And what's your name?
My name is Cliff.
Cliff.
Yeah. And I'll give you the URL for my blog, and you can look up my blog.
Oh.
And your video will be on the internet.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, John. See ya.
See you.